You say you did there in Jamaica when the storm had gone. What was your personal experience?
Well, it was a crazy thing, you know, tell the truth. I've never really witnessed something like this before.
Everybody that got through the first day, they had to present their ID and TRN.
Why have we not seen immediate deployments of mass aid to the affected communities?
We have identified some generators. We will loan them the generators.
These generators were not purchased by the Jamaican government. They were given to the government to distribute to the people.
That means that there is no love for the people. That may I try to show you.
Where I tell me say, Mark Golden not feel it. Where I tell me say, Andrew Wellness not feel it.
Them use some little pitney as bait. Fee, stop your vehicle, and when you stop, them ambush you guys. Careful like ambush them guys. That's all I can tell you.
Uno police use this and mark why uno fi stop street entertainer like Paul.
All of these backbones are from the Shaggy Foundation. Much respect to Friends for Real.
Big thank you to the Beanie Man Foundation.
We get people care packages, we get them food.
Whether I cuss twice every day, whether Cartel and Beanie are war, whether a dancehall step up. To the world!
Welcome. It's not radio. It's Levels with Kshema. I'm there with another quick review video. But of course, you know the Schweppes before me get tonight. Big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levels community. You know, it's the top of the week, so we have a whole lot of updates to get through. And again, thanks to each and everyone for checking in. Really appreciate the interaction. But we still can do with a little more likes and comments. So don't just watch the video. Please like, comment, and share. Hey, you know, so that really helped get the video in the algorithm to more people so we can build awareness and ultimately the community can grow faster. So do the right thing, please and thanks. Yeah. Alright, so let's get to it. So this is a video supposedly of a police officer cautioning people going to Western Jamaica to offer support. Check the levels.
If you go down there, you want to go down there, and you see night a come, like all after one, after two.
Be escorted by police.
Unless you be escorted, guys.
Or the military.
Do not go in a late hours. Even if you have your weapon and you travel alone, don't bother feel like say you're still safe. Ambush around, guys. And the next thing, guys, I'm going to tell you to be careful. You say, now go down there. Don't stop in a deserted place where you see when somebody come out and stop you. Them use like some little pitney and so. If you come out, stop your vehicle, and when you stop, them ambush you, guys. Careful, guys. Them use some little pitney as bait. Careful out there, guys. You understand? Me know so no heart good. I no heart in the right place. But careful out there, guys. I know everybody will out there want good. It's sad, but it good always suffer for the bad. Because if that happen to somebody now, it actually want them want the help, them now go get the help. You get me I say? Careful like ambush them, guys. That's all I can tell you.
Jaja, this is really scary, you know. How do you feel this situation can be addressed so the good no really have to suffer for the bad? More police presence, a military camp or two to be established maybe in these troubled areas if it has not yet been done? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Now, speaking of policing, on a recent live stream, selector FOOTA Hype issued a strong warning to members of the police force in defense of dancehall. He also questioned the handling of the current crisis and points out the lack of resourceful approach by the government in his opinion. Check the levels.
Uno police, want to know this. The way on a text set for an entertainer, use this and mark why uno fi stop street entertainer like Paul. When them send them go lack off dance, go drink rum and get a back road and don't go nowhere. When them send them come terrorize Uptown Mondays and weddy, don't go nowhere. Uno remember this day. Say a dancehall come help the people them. Church missing, politician missing, private sector missing. Who the people them have to depend upon? The little dirty dancehall people them. Whether we and we friend them live bad or not. whether I cuss twice every day, whether Kartel and Beanie are war, whether a dancehall step up. I don't know cuss Bunty same wind up him, win down him, not chat to people, still step up. One of the cuss Sizzla them, still step up. One of the cuss Buju, still step up. What the people them want to praise, what the church, what the politician, what the private sector, what the uptown. The closest thing to uptown, I see donate a Shaggy and Sean Paul. 1 million Lamborghini, 1 million Ferrari down at Jamaica, 1 got SLR McLaren, Cybertruck. Where them rich people there? Big up Russian too. I see Russian jump in and do something, so Russian are part of uptown, but a dancehall. That's why I say, how can the city in Mandeville cover the water and we don't see them deploying a fire truck? I get the cesspool company them and tell them, say, mobilize, we're not losing the license if we're not help in another crisis here. We need to go over here, so show the hose in the water and turn on the machine and make the machine draw out the water. That means that there's no love for the people, and that may I try to show you. And that's why you need a government that leads. The first order of business after the storm should have been evacuation and accommodation. Chill on the multi-stadium, nothing to keep down there. Take the whole field and put tent for the people there. Load the field with portable bathroom and open up the bathroom them where in a stadium that the people them can use it. This is an epidemic. This is something very serious. Put on your foot on the hoteliers them. Put on your foot on the local food place them. Put on your foot on the gas station. Any form of business we are run, boy, yeah.
All right, look here. We know dancehall is not the most favored by certain parts of society. Yet we have seen the very people who fight dancehall use the music when it is convenient to them. And yeah, we know them says strike when the iron hot if you want results. But I feel like with what Jamaica is currently facing, the iron is way too hot for strike now. So let's not get distracted and just stay focused on the recovery of Jamaica. Furthermore, it's really a bigger conversation than police a lock off dance and a pressure artist. But do you agree or not? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Now we see where the government has clapped back at the alleged misinformation circulating across social media. So a few days ago, this video surfaced with a resident alleging that ID and TRN are needed in order to get government funding food relief. Check the levels.
Did the soldiers ask for identification to hand out food? Yes, they did the first time they came. And yeah, man, they asked me personally too. Me have to left and run at the field, come back on my yard, I search everywhere, can't find it. Me recently, my driver's license did expire, so me recently renew it. And at the old one me find with the receipt and I hit me did bring back around there. Me in a line for about an hour to an hour and a half and the food did done out, so me all never end up get through. But yes, everybody that got through the first day, they had to present their ID and TRN. If you have driver's license, you know say TRN pan it too, so you just use your driver's license. But yeah man, no, yesterday an ex-helicopter come through and then just drop the food and people went and take it up.
Well, according to the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, it's not true. This article in the Jamaica Observer reads in part, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, MLSS, says claims circulating on social media that persons are required to present identification or taxpayer registration numbers to collect hurricane relief packages are completely false. There appears to be an attempt to conflate two separate activities. No documentation is required to access any food or hygiene packages distributed by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. However, documentation is normally requested during the household damage assessment process. So you hear the Ministry of Labour and National Security clearing up that alleged rumor, because that would be totally ridiculous if it was true that people have to present ID in order to get aid. But there seems to be an issue with the distribution of government relief within the communities, because you see the videos across social media with some people saying not enough food is being dropped off. You hear persons that say, oh no, them not receive any food or any relief items. So is it that residents refuse to follow protocol, or is it poor execution by persons in place at the community level? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. There is also this big uproar regarding the Prime Minister's statement to loan out the 400 generators that was donated to Jamaica by Belgium for victims of Hurricane Melissa.
We have identified some generators, and we're going to make those generators available. We're going to start with 50 in the most impacted and remote communities. We will loan them the generators. But of course, there will be some requirements for compliance issues and to ensure that they are established operations that we can enter into cooperation with.
One notable person that has weighed in on this is Selector Triple X. Check the levels.
For anybody who know this, hurricane season comes every single year. And realistically speaking, the places that are most affected by this hurricane are normally affected by hurricanes. So if them strategically distribute these generators into these communities, wouldn't they still be in situ for our next catastrophic or next hurricane season if power outage should happen in those areas? And I honestly cannot emphasize anymore that these generators were not purchased by the Jamaican government. They were given to the government to distribute to the people of Jamaica. Now, the truth is this. We have funds that are set aside in the budget every year for hurricane relief. If the government want to have generators to disperse, they should have purchased generators for themselves to disperse and take back on them something. But if they are given to give to the people, why take them back? That makes no sense. Same way like how you have hurricane shelters where are designated to each community. Each generator should be centralized and located in a place where you can know, say, in matters of power outage, they can call on these persons to activate these generators so they can be used by the masses, by the public, by the people of Jamaica, by the people of that community, so they can have electricity to charge their phones or whatever it is that they need to communicate with persons outside of the community. Taking them back is counterproductive, because if you do take them back, what part of them are going to get stored? Where are they going to store? Who is going to maintain them? Who is going to facilitate them? Who is going to have oversight for them? For anybody know that anything at all in a government storage for too long, mash up, rotten down, it is poorly maintained, it is not serviced, and there's no oversight. People take them up and use them at their own discretion. So who is going to prevent these generators in government service or in government care from being vandalized or missing or ending up being sold on Facebook Marketplace? Then we could talk about how them are going to select who forget the generator them, because it was stated that they want people will have strong room, people will have cold room that can use for storage and everything. So basically, the generators are going to go to the persons who are off means. So it will go to the wealthier people them. It will go to the people them who have the resources that can be used. So it's like a quid pro quo, like you give me something, me give you something kind of thing. So if you don't have nothing to offer the government, or if you don't have a service that the government needs from you, you won't be getting a generator. Boy, I mean, now tell a lie, then them say them will go, and the JPs and police and them thing, they are going to tell them who forget the generator and all them stuff. Yo, you see them thing, yeah?
Well, the Minister of Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, Vybz, actually responded by reposting this article from IRA FM that was written by Maisha Browdy. And Pan X, Vybz say, after the first recipients are reconnected to the grid, thousands of Jamaicans will still be without electricity. While some can selfishly think about their own benefits from one of the 400 generators, a leader has the challenge of making 400 serve almost 200,000 Jamaicans in the best possible way. We have to think critically and stop the madness and divisive rhetoric. Leadership has more moving parts and tougher decisions to make than many would think. Our MP has his table full, and I beg us to give him support. Lots of time to pressure him after, but no, let's recover together. Okay, so who you think is more logical within their reasoning that would allow more persons to benefit from the 400 generators effective and efficiently? Triple X or Minister Darrell Vaz? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Now, while you have a few of them out there a bun bad lamp for the government, as some of we as Jamaicans would have said, well, ironically, the poor people governor, Bounty Killer, is calling on Jamaicans to pray for Prime Minister Andrew Holness. On Instagram, Bounty wrote, "Holy Sabbath to y'all, but this is really one of life that we have to deal with going forward. The work hasn't even started as yet. People, it's many more thousands of bus loads, car loads, truck loads, plane loads, and even bank loads it's gonna take to rebuild Jamaica. Ask God to bless our PM and let's all pray for him, Andrew, because his job won't be an easy one at all. His 2 term back-to-back with pandemic and disaster him get. At least for the next 5 years, we will still be rebuilding Jamaica. So after a few posts, likes, clicks, and comments, we shall see who is really with it. It's the first phase. This, we're just getting started. Jamaica, we are all in this thing together." Look here, you can see the growth and the maturity in some of our most influential figures in a dancehall and reggae. However, in this moment, you see that they understand their social responsibility. You notice you don't see them gaslighting Jamaicans to get riled up. Instead, you see them using their voices and platforms to maintain calm. Recently, we even hear Vybz Kartel on a live stream with Brando Music Views, and he said this. Check the levels.
No matter what you say about politicians, them feel that too.
Of course.
Them feel that. So,
bro,
this kind of time you talk about politics, for you're a human being, where you tell me, say, Mark Golden no feel it? Where you tell me, say, Andrew Holness no feel it?
Feel it.
Where you understand, everybody feel it, da.
Everybody feel it.
Sometimes, at the end of the day, we're Jamaican, and even these people in political power, them have family, them born and grow Jamaica, you think them not no cousin down a senti.
So do you support and agree with Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Speaking of Bounty Killer, he's also calling for prayer for the Philippines after Super Typhoon Fongwang tore through the country, leaving at least 8 people dead, displacing over 1.4 million residents and causing widespread devastation.
2 typhoons in 1 week. Nearly 1 million people told to flee. It's typhoon season in Southeast Asia, but scientists say global climate change is causing more intense storms.
Look here, so with so much devastation happening around the world and in close proximity to each other, it make you really wonder, how go on? Anyway, Bounty Killer is very aware of all that's happening because he also reacted to a video of a community where the residents had to take matters in their own hands to reconnect pipelines so them can get water. Check the levels.
Yes, people. It was a task, but we do it, That's how a community come together as one still,
As a caption, Bounty Killer said, "This no look good at all at Andrew Holness JM. Where are the government agencies?" And that's a good question, because say it extremely bad when you see the residents, them have to just jump up and do what them have to do. A survival instincts are kicking. But hit up the comments and share your thoughts. Now, before switching gears to update you on the continuous hurricane recovery donations to Jamaica, question, you already like the video? If not, please go ahead and click the like button and comment on your favorite stories. Like I said earlier, it helps the algorithm get the video to a bigger audience so the community can grow faster, and we definitely need that. Anyway, now on to the good things them. So today I got an exclusive link up with Mavado, the Gully God, and he went to Braze River in St. Elizabeth to drop off much needed supplies to the parish. It was a really short interview, plus the connection did bad, but I'm really glad the link up happened because you don't know Mavado that. Check the levels. Why Braze River? Why is that your first location? And tell us about some of the relief that you're dropping off.
Yes, so I was at home throughout the whole storm and see the lady on the social media crying about the people and people trapping their house and people dying from hunger, you know. So we just say, alright, it's only right for us to come over here, you know. But we have different things that we're doing for other people too. But I just, you know, try to find the time out to drive, come over here, and we just took 2 chocolate stuff to them, you know. So we're just doing, you know, our best, and I kind of love the whole thing that's going on, and, you know, the whole unification, everybody trying to help everybody and thing, you know. I think it's a great start for unity and for everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, amazing. Now, what if people say to us, boy, once you see it in person, it's different from what you see on social media. How it look to you and what's the feeling like?
Well, it's a crazy thing, you know. We're not even reach where the whole craziness going on, you know. We reach at a certain spot now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't really reach in the depth of what's going on as yet.
Wow. And for you personally, because you say you did there in Jamaica when the storm had gone, what was your personal experience?
Well, it was a crazy thing, you know, tell the truth. I've never really witnessed something like this before. You know, at one point I thought my rooftop was gonna, you know.
Whoa. Mavado, it's a great look. Big up yourself and thank you so much for giving me the first interview. I appreciate it and respect for what you're doing for the people, you know. It's a big deal. Big up to Mavado, it's a great look. And during the conversation, you hear Mavado say him hear a MP making a plea on social media and he felt the need for reach out. And the MP that we're talking about is Zulikia Jess. She's the MP for Northeast St. Elizabeth. I also did an interview with her today and, you know, she thanked Mavado and his team, which also includes DJ Frost, for their support. And she said the people there right now are in need of the essentials, water and food especially. And she also stressed that ongoing support is necessary.
So Mavado, on behalf of Northeastern St. Elizabeth, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have answered the call. We have been a constituency in need since the passage of Hurricane Melissa. And we really want to thank you, your team, Frost, everybody, for really making this possible. We appreciate the donation. It's going to go a mighty far way. And blessings and love. Thank you.
Yes.
One love, thank you.
So again, big up to Mavado and his team and the entertainers who are doing it for the people of Jamaica in a one big way. Also, we see Vybz Kartel now confirm that the Adidja Palmer Foundation has made yet another major move by adopting West Haven Children's Home in Hanover. Check the levels.
We went to the children's home, and trust me, that was a sad occasion for me, heart-wrenching, to say the least. I mean, the roof was gone. I mean, the kids were basically rammed into one room. A room for like 20 kids, now like 40, 50 kids. So, I mean, that was very touching for me. And just the sight, just driving to and from the site and seeing the devastation. Crazy out here.
What is, from the onset, what is Adidja Palmer Foundation ready to do to help lift the Western Jamaica?
Alright, initially what we're doing now, we just did, like we said, emergency activities. Alright, we get people care packages, we get them food, medication, vitamins to the kids, I mean sanitary items to the ladies, pampers for the elderly as well and for the kids, and we have a feeding program. We'll feed 3,400 people. And you know, we partner with World Kitchen. We have the helicopter going to some place, drop our food to some inaccessible places. You know what I mean? But in the long run, what the foundation really want to do is definitely focus on kids.
Speaking about the adoption, I heard that you guys plan to adopt the children.
Exactly, not just one. So we plan to do a basic school. We plan to do that children's home. And why that specific children's home? Because the kids are disabled, physically and mentally, and in some cases both. So you don't know, them need extra help, extra attention, extra resources, a basic school and something else in the future. But like we said, is that in the long run, we're not in it for just the hurricane relief, which also will be at least a decade-long endeavor, and it will need unity from all sections of society, not just entertainer, but everybody. You know, but the foundation, our commitment right now as it stands, for the kids, for the elders.
All right, you touched on the dancehall and what Percy are giving back. How do you feel as the king of the dancehall to see others helping in any which way they can?
Oh, it's a joy. It's a joy. Even when we were in Canada the other day, and I show me and Spice, and we're telling the people that anything you can give, whether it's cash, whether it's kind, whether it's service, could even a word of prayer. And you know, people, especially in Jamaica, look up to artists. Entertainment is a big part of the Jamaican culture. So you know, people love artists and love athletes. So to see the artists them giving back selflessly is a joy. And it even inspires me too. You know what I mean? So yeah, big up the whole music industry, everybody where inspire people. Everybody where work in front of the scene and behind the scene as well. And everybody like push up.
Mrs. Williams, we just heard Adidja Palmer through his foundation commit to adopting this West Haven Children's Home. How do you feel about it?
I'm feeling excited. Very, very excited about that.
I know you guys would have went through a lot in the past several days. Take us through it, the recovery. How are you guys coming back? How is it?
Well, tell you the truth, you know, we are trying our best to be as comfortable as we can, because you know these children that we have, especially those artistic children, they are not easily with excitement. They don't deal with excitement. They don't deal with excitement very well.
Oh gosh, big up yourself, Kartel. Big up to the Adidja Palmer Foundation right there. It's a great look. We see Florida-based Jamaican restaurant Dutch Pot gave a significant donation of $10 million to the Accompong Maroons. And right there, Anu Tafari, a high-ranking member of the Accompong state, shared this post accepting the donation. Check the levels.
We're here at Accompong Primary with our family Dutch Pot, who packed up very quickly from Florida and came back to Jamaica. And they came to visit their Maroon family as well, because they're Maroons. And we are graciously receiving this check of $10 million from the Dutch Pot family.
It's a very long caption, so I'm just going to read it in part. On behalf of the indigenous people of Accompong Town and Cockpit Country, the Office of Chief Richard Curry would like to sincerely thank the Dutch Pot restaurant family from the inner core of our hearts for all the love, support, and honor we have received. This generous donation of $10 million will help the rebuilding process of Accompong Town and our adjoining districts. Chief Richard Curry was also a collaborator on that post. And, you know, I love this initiative. So if you're close to Dutch Pot Jamaica restaurants and want to support, stop by and do it. In fact, they have supported multiple Caribbean countries that have been impacted by natural disasters in the past. And that's real philanthropy. So big up again to Dutch Pot Caribbean Restaurant and its entire team. It's a great look. So 2 weeks after the passage of Hurricane Melissa, entertainers, athletes, Jamaican citizens, yard and abroad, continue to step up to help Jamaicans impacted. Over the weekend, Conscience had an aid drive in Florida and volunteers turned out in large numbers to help Conscience fill a container with supplies for those most affected in Jamaica. Check the levels.
It's going to be once a month or even more frequent too, because we have the place mash up, not a one-time do thing and then you're done. Jamaica are going to need extended effort. Government are doing what they can do, but we the citizens have to do what we can do. Can't be just do and take some picture and then done with the thing. We have to keep it going. So just know that for the next year, 6 months to a year, we have to go do them things. Whatever you can send. Once a month to do it, send forward.
Hey guys, Ryan, come out. We need the support. We need more manly power, you know. We need more help. So come on down.
But we're doing this for the people. One love Jamaica. Make us strong.
Thank you guys for supporting and donating. We really appreciate you. It's an ongoing effort, so whatever you can, we need volunteers. And please feel to drop off whatever you can for another month, 2 months. Let's do this. One love.
Together we can rebuild Jamaica one community at a time.
Right there you hear Conscience said the support definitely has to be ongoing, and him kind of indicate that, you know, it is something that he will continue 6 months up to a year, and urging people to continue to make their donations. That's a big deal. Do something. Buju Banton was also rallying support in Florida, urging Jamaicans and others to give. Check the levels.
Please remember my beautiful island, Jamaica. Please remember what we've just went through. The information is right there, and whatever you want to send to the country of Jamaica, please send it to this address, and it shall be here. We're cooperating and aligning ourselves with the commission And both foundations are working here in South Florida to make a difference. Because destiny, mama, look from where you call me. Destiny, mama, look. I wanna rule my destiny. Cause I wanna be loved, not for who you think I am. What you want me to be. Could you love me for me? Real love. You've been quite supportive of me ever since I was a kid coming to this great country. And now my country needs you. Please, remember Jamaica in your prayers. Remember Jamaica in your giving. And to all Jamaicans, remember who you are. Thank you very much.
We see where Beanie Man is at it again, and this time he brought supplies to the St. Elizabeth and Mandeville hospitals, and the nurses at the two locations thanked the Beanie Man Foundation for the much needed assistance. Check the levels.
As you know, this is the maternity ward. So on behalf of the staff or CEO or supervisors or nurse manager for the maternity ward, nurse in charge, we're saying thank you. On behalf of the patients, we're saying a big thank you to the Beanie Man Foundation. Yay! We know Hurricane Melissa was a pain. Melissa had damaged so many persons. It was so devastating, and we're just saying thank you.
Richie Stevens, who is from Westmoreland, has also stepped up for his parish. Check the levels.
Enough respect to each and every sound system out there who supported this venture so we could do what we're doing now to make sure the people in Westmoreland are happy. See? So we want to salute all of the sound system people and all the people who participated and donated something and all these things. Enough respect from Richie Stevens and the entire Patagonia family.
Dancehall DJ TJ, through his T. Jones Foundation, has already donated supplies, and he thanked Shaggy and Friends for Real for their support towards this initiative. And U.S. actor Tyrese is on the island with Cody Walker, CEO of Reach Out Worldwide, the non-profit disaster response organization founded by Cody's late brother, actor Paul Walker.
We are here, Jamaica.
Think about these people that are out here. Not only do they not have light and running water and electricity, but they don't even have the ability to communicate, to check in on each other.
The plane was donated. Shout out to BJ Cab. Got the plane fully loaded, and now we're about to load. We got all the supplies that you guys bought. Everything you bought is being loaded up right here. The Prime Minister and everybody here, they've allowed us to bring all of this in with no tariffs, no charges. They know that we're not here to make no money on any of this. This is not going in anybody's store for anybody to make no money. We're going straight to the people.
Look here, in times like these, it's not just about what we give. It's about showing up for each other. Every box, every bottled water, every act of kindness is a reminder that Jamaican strength is in its own people. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to turn on the notification bell to never miss a second or frame of Levels with me, Kshema. And if you have any burning questions or suggestions for future content, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, stay entertained and keep leveling up.